How a prisoner's island turned to a global superpower. 200 years ago, Australia was nothing more than a prison island for the British Empire. You could be transported to the island for crimes as small as impersonating an Egyptian or stealing copper. The late 18th century was a time of great change and upheaval in the British Empire. The prison system was overflowing, and the government was desperate for a solution to ease the burden on the system. They turned to a radical idea: sending prisoners to a new, far-off land. And so, the plan was set in motion to establish a new penal colony on an island off the east coast of Australia. But why Australia? The answer lies in its remoteness. The British government believed that by sending prisoners so far away, it would deter others from committing crimes. The island they settled on was called New South Wales, and it was a harsh, unforgiving place. The climate was extreme, the land was rugged, and the indigenous people were fiercely territorial. As the first convicts arrived on the island, they were met with a daunting task: to build a new settlement in this harsh, unfamiliar land. They had to clear the land, build homes and infrastructure, and establish a new way of life. But the challenges didn't end there. The prisoners were forced to adapt to a new way of life, one that was vastly different from the one they knew in England. As time went on, the colony grew and flourished. The settlers arrived, and the economy began to thrive. The prisoners who had once been considered outcasts and unwanted members of society were now a crucial part of a new, thriving community, one that would eventually transform the nation. In the mid-19th century, Australia experienced a gold rush that completely transformed the country. In 1851, gold was discovered in Victoria, and soon after, thousands of people from all over the world flocked to Australia in search of their fortune. This influx of people brought an enormous amount of wealth to the country, with new towns and cities springing up almost overnight. The gold rush also had a lasting impact on the country's economy, with Australia becoming one of the world's leading gold producers. Despite the prosperity brought on by the gold rush, there was a growing sense that a united country would be stronger and more prosperous. And so, in the late 19th century, a movement for federation began to take hold, with many Australians eager to see their country emerge as a self-governing nation within the British Empire. In 1901, the Commonwealth of Australia was established, marking a momentous occasion in the nation's history. The birth of a new nation would go on to play a significant role in world affairs, with Australia asserting itself as a force to be reckoned with on the global stage. However, Australia's newfound status was soon put to the test with the outbreak of two world wars. During World War I, Australia supplied troops and resources to the war effort, resulting in a surge in demand for Australian goods. The country's manufacturing sector boomed, and Australia emerged from the war as a major industrial power. World War II had an even greater impact on the country's economy. Once again, Australia supplied troops and resources, leading to a massive expansion of the manufacturing sector. The war also created new markets for Australian goods, cementing the nation's position as a major trading power. Through it all, Australia remained steadfast in its determination to overcome any obstacle and emerge stronger than ever. You see, the people who came to this land were often risk takers and innovators, and they were willing to take chances and explore new opportunities. This mindset led to the creation of thriving industries like agriculture, manufacturing, and mining. In the early days of its development, Australia was a land of vast potential waiting to be unlocked. The pioneers who arrived on its shores soon discovered that the country was blessed with a rich abundance of fertile land and a favorable climate. With these two elements working in their favor, they set about creating an agricultural industry that would be the foundation of the country's economy. Farmers worked tirelessly, sowing seeds and tending to crops like wheat, cotton, and sugar, which flourished under the Australian sun. As the population grew, so did the demand for food and other goods, and Australia's agricultural industry grew along with it. The early pioneers who worked the land and dug deep into the earth created a legacy that continues to this day. The fertile land and rich natural resources that fueled Australia's growth are still a vital part of its economy. And the story of the country's economic success is a testament to the resilience and determination of its people, who never gave up on their quest for a better future. So you see, it wasn't just the gold rush that transformed Australia's economy. The country's vast and diverse natural resources, including coal, iron ore, and natural gas, also played a significant role in its economic growth. The mining industry in Australia is a major contributor to its economy, and it's one of the largest producers of minerals in the world. Fast forward to the 20th century, Australia's economy continued to evolve. The country began to focus on manufacturing and industrial development, with the government playing a key role in promoting these sectors. Protectionist tariffs were introduced to allow local businesses to compete with imported goods, creating jobs and protecting local industries. This policy helped to create jobs and protect local industries, which in turn boosted the country's economy. Australia's manufacturing sector grew rapidly, with businesses producing everything from cars to electronics. And with each passing year, Australia's economy became more diverse and resilient, a testament to the ingenuity and determination of its people. The country has a free market economy and has been successful in attracting foreign investment. With its location in the Pacific, Australia was well positioned to trade with countries like China and Japan. This led to the creation of new industries like tourism, education, and financial services, which have become major contributors to the country's economy. Tourism became a booming business as more and more people began to visit the beautiful country, eager to experience its unique culture and stunning landscapes. Education has also become a hot commodity as students from across the world flocked to Australia to learn from their world-renowned universities. As the years went on, Australia's financial sector also saw a surge of growth, further bolstering their economy. All of these new industries, born from their ties to Asia, played a crucial role in Australia's success story. They helped create jobs, generate revenue, and put the country on the map as a key player in the global market. Australia's economy continued to evolve and adapt to the changing times. In recent decades, the country has seen a significant shift towards services, with industries like finance, education, and tourism becoming major contributors to its GDP. The financial services sector in particular has seen tremendous growth in recent years, with the bustling city of Sydney emerging as a major financial center in the Asia-Pacific region. The high-rise buildings that tower over the city skyline are a testament to the success of this industry, which has helped to put Australia on the map as a global player in the world of finance. But it's not just finance that's driving Australia's economy forward. The country has also become a hotspot for education, with some of the world's best universities and research institutions calling it home. The education sector is a major source of revenue for the country, with international students making up a significant portion of the student population. In fact, in 2018, international education was Australia's third largest export, generating over 32 billion Australian dollars in revenue. Students from all over the world come to Australia to learn from the best, and the country's reputation as a hub for innovation and research continues to grow. As Australia's economy continues to evolve and adapt, it's clear that its people are committed to building a better future for themselves and their country. And with industries like finance and education leading the way, sky's the limit for what they can achieve. Today, Australia stands as a shining example of what can be achieved through hard work, innovation, and a commitment to progress. Its economic success is a story that continues to inspire and amaze, a testament to the boundless potential of this great land. As the sun sets over the shores of modern-day Australia, it's hard to imagine that this once distant and isolated land was once a desolate island teeming with British convicts. But as we look back on the history of this remarkable nation, we can see that the transformation of Australia from a prisoner's island to a global superpower is a tale of true resilience and determination. Through the trials and tribulations of its early years, the people of Australia never lost sight of their vision for a better future. They toiled under the scorching sun, built a thriving economy, and laid the foundations for a modern, multicultural society that is the envy of the world. Today, as we look upon the bustling cities, thriving industries, and stunning natural beauty of Australia, we can't help but be inspired by the story of its remarkable transformation. So let us remember the lessons of this great nation, that with grit, determination, and a little bit of luck, anything is possible. If you enjoyed this tale of resilience and determination, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories like this.